Creditors of the troubled crypto broker and lending firm Genesis Global are working with restructuring lawyers to draft a plan that could allow the firm to avoid bankruptcy. According to a Bloomberg report from Tuesday, the various creditor groups have hired restructuring experts, including from law firms Proskauer, Kirkland and Ellis, to explore options for the company that would keep it out of bankruptcy. The news outlet cited sources with knowledge of the situation who asked not to be identified because of the private nature of the matter. The new plan reportedly took shape after creditors saw what happened with the crypto exchange FTX, with many of them wishing to avoid a similarly chaotic and costly bankruptcy process for Genesis. A Genesis spokesperson was quoted as saying that their goal is to resolve the current situation in the lending business without the need for any bankruptcy filing. In addition, the report also cited a letter to clients from Genesis interim CEO Derar Islim as saying that the firm has begun talks to help with evaluating strategies and move these negotiations forward. Genesis has reportedly hired advisors at the investment bank Moelis Co. Genesis has been trying to raise at least $1 billion in fresh capital from investors, and said earlier this month that it may need to file for bankruptcy if it. So far, however, no deal has been made. The latest news about the possibility of avoiding a bankruptcy comes after a report earlier in November said Genesis had lent out some $2.8 billion to various crypto firms, including large loans to its parent company, Silbert's digital currency group, DCG. "We have weathered previous crypto winter." He added that DCG remains on track to post a respectable $800 million in revenue this year. Genesis has found itself in a weak position since July this year, when it became known that the firm had hundreds of millions of dollars in exposure to Three Arrows Capital, a now-bankrupt major crypto hedge fund, and troubled crypto lender Babel Finance. The situation became even worse when FTX, which Genesis had $175 million deposited on, went bankrupt. Genesis Global Capital suspended redemptions for clients on November 16, sending shockwaves through the industry and markets. The company said at the time that the FTX collapse had led to abnormal withdrawal requests which have exceeded our current liquidity. Genesis' parent company, Digital Currency Group, is a major crypto conglomerate with investments in dozens of crypto-related companies.